welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. Make sure you subscribe down below if you like the content. There's like this inkling of like urgency to want to start documenting things, and specifically in like vlog form. I don't want to promise and say, oh, okay, I'm gonna be doing weekly vlogs, because then, you know, I'll fall off and something will happen. Let me stop speaking these things into the world. But I also don't want to give false hope. So I'm not gonna say weekly, I'm not gonna say monthly, I'm not gonna say bi-weekly, I'm just gonna say reoccurring vlogs. So I will be putting out reoccurring vlogs. For those of you who have seen my content in the past, welcome back. I've had more kind of like CPA related contents in the past. I'm still a CPA by trade. I am no longer working for a Big Four public accounting firm. I have a lot more work-life balance. I have a lot more freedom. I have a lot more sleep and all of the other things that come with not having to work for a Big Four public accounting firm. And I feel like there's a lot of catching up that we have to do. I'm definitely going to record a catch-up, okay? I will record a catch-up, and it's gonna go into details about what's been going on with me over the last couple of years. I think it's well overdue. I look back at those videos that I made, and I was just like, okay, look at younger me. Look at younger me doing her thing in the city, you know, working 100+ hours a week. I really thought I wanted to be a partner, y'all. That's exactly what I thought. I thought I came out the womb to be a Big Four public accounting firm partner, you know? And that's not what I came out the womb for. So, but it was such a great and amazing experience. I had an amazing time, learning and working with, you know, I think I had pretty great teams. I learned a ton, and honestly, that is what set me up for where I am today. So for those of you who are new here, you know, I forget what it was called. It was like definitely pre-COVID. I had a couple of videos out. They were about CPA tips and tricks and things like that for people who were taking their certified public accounting exam. And then I had some tips of like, okay, Big Four, you know, it was mainly like business accounting focused, kind of like a young professional in New York City, type of vibe, type of content. This isn't necessarily what this is going to be. A lot has changed. I'm married now. And I'm not in public accounting. I am in asset management now. So it's definitely different, you know, at hedge fund. You know, living less of like a city life in the sense of like going out and things like that, but doing a lot of still pretty interesting things, in starting, you know, investing in real estate. So growing real estate portfolio. And that's been super interesting. I can't wait, you know, to talk more about that with you guys. I'm actually going to drop, we recently purchased our 4th property. I'm going to drop a video that goes through like our initial walkthrough of that property. It needs a little bit of renovation. Like you guys are going to see, it's pretty old, pretty dated. It needs definitely some work to it. You're going to see in the video, we went to go look at the property. We had to set up some cameras and, you know, lock it up and things like that, like change all the locks and do all of that, you know, make sure the property was nice and secure, because, you know, people out here, squatters and other things. And then you guys will kind of get to see like the start of the renovations. So I'm really going to try to be consistent, guys. I'm going to try to, and because I have a calling. For those of you, what was that show? There was literally a show where they kept calling it a calling. If you remember what the show was, put it down in the description box below. If I don't remember it, like right, yeah, I can't remember it. It was like, it was a show about, I don't know, they got on a plane and then something happened to the universe or whatever, and then like time jumped like 10 years or a very large number of years. And then everybody out afterwards had callings or whatever those are called. But my calling is, it's not from a plane, is not from any of that. It is literally, there's just you know, it's just a feeling. I feel like God has called me to be in the season of documenting, you know, a lot of the things that are happening. I feel like I'm in a pivotal moment. I'm in like a transitional period in my life right now. Although I kind of feel like I've been in a transitional period for the last couple years, especially when I left my old job and changed jobs and things like that. And, you know, we bought a house, moved in, got married. So we've been transitioning, okay? But the transition is continuing. Maybe that's maybe it's growth. Maybe it's, I mean, I've always continuously been growing. So I don't think it's growth, but whatever it is, I'm in the season of my life where I feel like God is calling me to just document and like share my experience, you know, like, and really document. I also want to look back one day and like almost like a vloggery. Maybe that's what I'm gonna call it. Maybe I'm gonna call it a vloggery. And you know what? Maybe I'm going to certain videos, if I feel like, okay, this is getting a little too emotional and whatnot, and like I kind of want to keep it in, you know, on my hard drive, and maybe in the future post it, or maybe never post it. Maybe I'll do that. Others that I feel like, you know what, this is good, like I'm willing to share this, right? Because I am of the belief that like I'm not like, I don't know, some people feel like people who are on social media or people who share their life like should share 100% of their lives. I'm of the belief of like, share what you want to share, keep what you want to keep. Not everything is meant for like you to share. You don't need to share. Like there are certain things that I see on social media that I'm like, I could have definitely gone without seeing that. But nevertheless, I think I might call it vloggery, like, or something. I don't know, like some sort of, I might create like a vlog series or something, vloggery series, and call it about vloggery. And this is literally just going to document like this season that I'm currently in. I feel it louder and louder. Like you guys know when like God is trying to tell you something, to do something, and you know, you kind of feel it, you ignore it, you feel it, and then it just gets louder and louder and louder, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. That's how I feel right now. That's honestly how I felt about when I left my old job. And it was overdue. It was time. And I was just so much happier. Like it felt like this is where I'm supposed to be. So y'all, this is where I'm supposed to be. Building a relationship with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like getting to know you guys again. If hopefully some of my old subscribers are still here. If you are, sorry, I have been MIA for like the last 5 years or however long. And if you're a newcomer, listen, join me on this process and this journey of life, and leave your thoughts down below if this is something that you can relate to as well. You know, I definitely want to build that community and find my community of people. I want to find my people who are interested in, you know, some of the things that I'm interested in growing, interested in real estate, interested in cooking, interested in eating healthy. So it's not going to be just one thing. It's going to be a variety of different things and, you know, exciting. But anyways, I might add this to the video where we actually went down to visit the house, because we took a lot of footage, but it wasn't narrated as much. Like there wasn't like a lot of like me and my FaceTime kind of going like this. So it was a lot more of like the property, which I think was needed, especially for like a first visit. But it wasn't a burp, but that was, I don't know what that was, but hopefully going forward, especially when we're going back again, I'm going to try to get some FaceTime with you guys and really build that connections. If I'm going to different places, I don't know, spending time to actually like get to know people's story. And in this video, you'll actually see when we went to one of the hardware stores, the guy who was telling us about his family, about like he owned over 100 homes, which he has now sold. I might not keep the entire thing because it got really deep, and I was like, okay, I need to turn this camera off and like really connect. But so much has happened in terms of the real estate. We like I said, we own a couple properties, and in other videos I'll get more into detail. I'm more of like, especially when it comes to the real estate, like this one right here, I'm gonna tag along with that the one house that I told you guys about that we're renovating so that we can rent it out to tenants. But especially for like the other real estates, like I more want to like show you guys, you know, like I can do an introduction and talk about it and things like that, but I want to show you guys like what it looks like, you know, the day-to-day, some of the things that I'm dealing with, like, and I'm really going to try to be active because there's so much that goes on behind the scene, and like even finding the deals, right? Like it doesn't just fall, like just like come on our lap. I mean, this one kind of did. It was a realtor. It was off market too, actually. One of her childhood friends, mother unfortunately passed away. Siblings didn't want the house, and so she ended up selling it to us, and before she even listed it. So but nevertheless, even the way that we got her as a, like, found her as a contact, like, everything has been like, we've been putting in work. Like, literally, we have our, just, you know, our day job and things that we're focusing on, and then in the evenings, like on the weekends, we are hard at work. Like, when it comes to analyzing deals and research, like, it's research. We're researching. We are spending hours and hours. I don't know how many deals that I've analyzed in this year alone. Like, we were analyzing hundreds and hundreds of deals. So I don't want to get into too much detail. Like, I like to show the ones that I already have, like this one that you guys are going to see. I'm fine with that. And it's going to be an interesting, I'm really hoping that renovation goes by quickly. So hopefully the next vlog that you guys see, I'm talking about, oh, renovations are done. Look, guys, you know, it's ready to be rented out. Oh, hey guys, it's been rented out. That's what I'm hoping, God willingly, inshallah. That's what I'm hoping that the update will be. So we'll that I'm gonna put that out there. And then we have another property. We have our main house that we live in, which we have tenants also, because there's more than one, like, unit to it. And then I have a triplex in Connecticut. I had a duplex in Connecticut. Y'all, in the time that we haven't spoken, I bought a duplex in Connecticut, flipped it. It was an unintentional flip, but I purchased it for a particular amount, which actually, that might be a cool episode for y'all to see when I break that down. Maybe in another vlog I'll shout that out and tag it. But I purchased it. I did some renovations to it, rented it out. There was one tenant that was like, there was the one existing tenant that I inherited. Turns out they weren't paying rent, so I had to evict them. Then it was a duplex, so renovated both units, redid the roof, did a whole bunch of other stuff, like redid the back deck and yard and stairs and things like that. And then I sold it. So we have really been apart for that long. We've been apart for a very long time. Right now, I have the triplex. We have our house that is a multifamily, and then also have the one we purchased, and then we have another one. We have another one. We have a video out on that one. I think it's on my Instagram. It's like a very short, like, reel. We are so behind on renovations for that one. It's not even funny. So I'm not even gonna get into that one now, because I don't want this to be too long. All frustrations would just come out, word vomit. But yeah, so I just wanted to get on, and check in with you guys and kind of reintroduce the boom coming back out, and hopefully you guys welcome me with open arms. I'm excited, and I'm really excited to get to know, the new people and new folks and build a new community. Definitely leave comments down below and let's have a conversation, and tell me if there are things that, like, you feel that you want me to talk about, all of the things that I mentioned that's happened, like whether it's professional wise, career wise, like my experience working in New York City. And before I left Big Four public accounting firm, I made it until manager. I was there for almost 6 years. So I definitely have, some experience there. And yeah, let me know if you guys have questions, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know also if you want to see more of, like, the real estate type of videos. And I'm really going to try to focus and work on my cadence. I'm going to put these out, and, like, once I get into the groove of, like, my editing, like, okay, on the weekend, do this, and then edit. Like, once I get into my groove of the editing, then I'm going to be able to be like, okay, you guys, it's weekly. Or like, hey, you guys, I drop, these vlogs every 2 weeks. But for now, I can't really promise. I don't want to promise. I don't want to break my own heart. So I will see you guys later. Bye.
get a different view every time that I call dollar. It's like Numi got the Uzi, man, she always speaking facts. She be dropping bombs, make all of them double back. And then the crime raises. It's something that ain't never gonna get that. But it's cool, let's sit back and chit chat, unveil mindset.
Starbucks. You guys, we are super excited to walk you through this property. We took the opportunity to bring the camera and to film everything, do a vlog, because we had to come to town and change the locks, install the cameras, etc. We're at the house now. As you can see, this is like the old lock and whatnot that's here, and then the realtor's lockbox, which she's going to take. So we're going to change this up and also the back lock and secure the property.
Oh, get in the house so I can, yeah.
Yes. Is the
It's unlocked.
okay.
This one, just take this.
Oh, yeah. Psh, dirt. Wait, no. Where's the damn thing at?
Time to install the cameras so we can have a view on the property when we're not here.
Y'all can see I am out here in the field, okay? And I'm getting bitten up by mosquitoes because it's summertime. The way they do it, it's almost like it's a scam, but you got it, you know.
Look at your ass.
It's called
They're
business.
like, oh, cloud storage, this much a month or annual.
You know,
Or
they, for an actual security system now, so like we got one and it's 64.
take a walk through. There's like we got the camera set up. We got the digital code set up. So when you first walk in, you have the living room, dining room combo. I don't know why the walls are all baby blue. I guess that, you know, maybe that was in back in the day, but that will be no longer. We're doing a full interior painting. The lockbox there, that's still the realtor's lockbox. She needs to come pick it up. There's a nice charming fireplace. It's not functional, but it's cute, so we're definitely going to keep it. Yeah, well, so you continue to go in. There's the living room. This house has central AC already, which is great. So also from the living room, you can see that the floors are already like sanded and polished, which is good. Now to my left, this is the hallway that's going to take us to both of the bedrooms and the bathroom. So when you go down the hall, when you enter the hallway on the right, there's the first bedroom there, also baby blue, and you can tell that like the carpets were there. The flooring here isn't great. At least the ceiling's white, but you know, it is what it is. We take what we can take. Here in the bathroom, I literally felt like I just walked into like the 80s. You have these bean boards, the wallpaper, which needs to go. You come into the second bedroom here, the wallpaper, which also needs to go. Flooring, you could tell there was carpet there that, you know, was removed. It seemed like it was removed recently in both of those rooms. But there's a little watermark here. It's pretty dry and it's dry up on top. So I'm assuming they had some leaking happening up in the roof in the attic. So then you come into the attic space. You have this ugly green carpet. It's a huge attic space. So we're still trying to kind of figure out what we're going to do with this space, whether we're going to make it a third bedroom. It's just weird that you have to go through the second bedroom to get here. Maybe it can be like a kid's bedroom or something, office. We'll see. So now we're back downstairs and you could tell the difference. Like, look at the floors down here versus in the rooms. When you pass the dining room, you have the kitchen. And again, walking into the 80s, and y'all correct me, I don't know if it's the 70s or the 80s, but walking into something that is not 2024. You first come in, you have the beadboards there. The looks like the green wallpaper as well. These cabinets are pretty old. The appliances are also pretty old. The microwave and dishwasher kind of seem new though. Those are fine, but we're gonna get new. We're gonna get rid of the stove and the fridge. We'll keep the other appliances. We're getting rid of all of this wallpaper. This whole thing needs to go. And honestly, I can deal with the beadboards in the bathroom. We're gonna paint them black. I can, or at least that's what that's what we're thinking at this point. I cannot get over it here in the kitchen. So these beadboards need to go. And I think it's plaster behind it. So we'll need to add some drywall. This door here leads to the backyard. It has a very big backyard. It's a fenced yard, which is great. The garage door needs some work, but the backyard's big. Then when you come into the basement, like it was super wet and smelled really kind of like moist. You can tell all four corners have mildew on the walls there, which is an indication that the gutters probably have some issues and need to be checked, and probably to make sure the drain is working properly. But she had her own taste. I guess the back is open, so we could probably go up there now.
See if we can get this through.
Yeah. What's it called? The driveway. So this one is it needs a full rehab.
Look ready and finish. Better not come up here. We're gonna see you.
We're here at this store. Let's see what they got. One of the contractors that we were in contact with recommended coming here.
Good.
Good.
How are you? I'm doing good. How about
Good. How are you?
you? Good.
Oh, this has everything.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
how
I'm
are you?
Nisa. Nice to
Taking
meet you.
pictures.
Yes, we like to record our process and stuff for
Not a
renovations.
problem, not
Can
a
we?
problem.
I'll keep you off the camera.
I'm one and only in 2 states, so no.
So, Raul told us that you guys have that you have a variety of things that in case we need things and stuff like that.
Great business.
Oh, really?
Great business. I had over 100 homes. I've been here since 1980. Yeah, I came to college, stayed in
Where are you from?
Palestine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But then I decided, okay, I did enough of that, retire. And then retirement, then...
It was boring?
It was very boring.
Do you have family, kids and stuff?
Yeah, I have one daughter, and this is basically, it's hers. It's
Oh.
just, so
Nice.
when I leave, this will be hers, or it is already hers.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
I have one daughter, 2 granddaughters.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they live, they,
Oh God, yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah. I made sure,
You stay close.
yeah. Before he even married her, I said, right here,
Where is he from?
American.
He's American?
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
That's really
Yeah.
dope.
And so getting to know the store owner, it's amazing. It's always amazing learning about people's history. And as they always say, real estate is a people's business. So he's an investor as well. He's owned over 100 homes. So that was really great to learn about his experience. Obviously, he had a lot of advice and things like that, especially, for us as we're looking to grow. But now we're on our way to a warehouse, one of our flooring suppliers, to get some samples.
Budget wise, this one's a little more pricey, but you're getting a kind of a newer type of plank.
Okay.
This is what it looks like. This one's a little darker than this one.
Yeah.
So we just got a doctor's home with this.
And we still more towards on this side then.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, this one's definitely the best all around.
Yeah, that
If
one
it's
looks
for a
nice.
rental.
That one definitely looks nice.
Roll out of the way.
Okay.
This is another kick-ass one.
Let me see that one.
Okay.
It's really good for rentals because it's 12 mil. It's a little thinner, so you're not paying, like, you can kind of feel the difference in this one right here. It's a little thicker plank, but all that really matters is you get a 12 mil wear layer. I wouldn't go any lower than 12 mil, to be honest. So, I mean, like, you can tell this one's going to be $1.99, this one's $1.90.
This is a dollar what?
$1.99, this one's $1.90. They both have lifetime warranties on it. If I had a rental, I'd probably put this one in.
Okay. Do you have any other colors similar to this?
I've got a few over here. This one's a little lighter, but still a lot of people like it. This is personally my favorite. I like this one and that one quite a bit. But if it's
And how much is this one?
What is it? This one's $1.90. Same with one in the corner there, but
Yeah. What it is, they might like, oh yeah, that's gonna be an extra XYZ, even though the material's not bad.
Sometimes they can throw it in and just be like, if Rick's gonna just be like, hey Rick, how much? Like send him a picture of it. Just be like, how much do you think it'd be?
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, because I don't think I asked him about
Yeah,
backsplash.
Rick will do backsplash. He's a good guy.
Okay, and yeah, that's a good point. I can ask him because something like this I think is really nice.
We have plenty of that, so.
These are the options. You have these, this,
Yep.
and this, right?
Yep.
I like this a lot.
That's a good one. If you did like a white grout or a black grout, I think that kind of contrasts the grid.
Ooh, because we're thinking about getting the cabinets black.
I love designing like.
So now we are on our way to Lowe's, just so we can compare prices and quality as well. So that's what we're doing. We're going back, and then also we're gonna look at some paint samples and make a decision as to what the paint's gonna look like on the walls. This one? Oh.
Which one?
There's like something on it.
Put it on.
Can we get the on the light?
What size is it?
12, so we gotta compare this with. Nope, it's Barnes and Oak.
They just come in thick layer.
This one has, so this is still 12 wear tear. Thickness is 6 millimeter.
And yeah.
5 millimeters of thickness here.
And
Elephant in the room. Do you see something called elephant in the room?
nope.
There's someone there, yeah. I'm gonna ask him.
But what is it? They do like an assessment. You come to your house and do an assessment. And they do like the assessment it's like your insulation and your like the efficiency of your windows and like your furnace, AC units, your insulation, stuff like that. But I don't know if they do anything for like residential like lighting. I don't think they do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they mostly probably just give you some LED bulbs.
But nah.
But they ain't no, you know.
We are starting renovation. On day one, they're focusing on the exterior. There's a whole bunch of peeling paint on the outside there, you guys can see, and various different areas. And so they're going through treating, making sure everything is good, because we do not want any type of peeling paint or chip paint around. And then overall afterwards, they'll go ahead and repaint the exterior, like more so like around the foundation and the top and the front porch area there. So we're super excited to start the renovation process. we're not going to cover all of it in this video. We're going to, you know, just kind of show bits and pieces, but next, you know, make sure you guys stay tuned, subscribe down below, and you'll see the after.
Works is about to begin.
The entire interior will be repainted, so y'all don't have to worry about this blue, baby blue paint. So everything on the interior will be repainted as well. And here's a little snippet of our flooring guy starting the floors. Make sure you guys stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe down below so that you can see the final house once all the renovations are done. See ya.
So much evil in this world, I sit back like, why bother? But get a different view every time that I call daughter. It's like Numi got the Uzi, man, she always spitting facts. She be dropping bombs, make all of them double back. And then the crime raises. It's something they ain't never gonna get that. But it's cool, let's sit back, let's chit chat. Unveil mindset. Unveil mindset. Ain't gonna never get that. Unveil mindset. Unveil my music. Unveil my. This is Unveil Mindset.